An emergency call to a home in Youngstown ends with a house condemned. It happened this morning along Nielsen Avenue. When emergency crews got there, there were no humans there, but there were some animals in pretty poor shape. 27 First News reporter Brianna Ray Turner is live in the newsroom.
Yes, Mandy, when I arrived, police and medics were just leaving, but the Humane Society and the dog warden were still there taking the dogs out and the kittens out. But I talked with some neighbors and they tell me that they were very surprised to see how many pets came out the house.
I mean, you see kittens here and there outside, but nothing like they took out the house, no.
Stephanie Edwards moved to this neighborhood in February and says she only saw one of the dogs but never saw the other. Edwards says this morning she was having a cup of coffee and saw her neighbors drive away.
About 15 minutes later, I see the ambulance and then the fire department.
Emergency crews arrived at the house after getting an alert from a personal emergency responder.
They got here and they had to force their way in because nobody was answering the door. And when they got in there, they obviously found some deplorable conditions.
Michael Durkin is the superintendent of Youngstown's housing code enforcement, and he was called to the scene, along with the dog warden and the Humane Society. 2 dogs and about 13 kittens and cats were found and appeared to be neglected.
Inside, it's pretty deplorable, yeah. A lot of feces, animal feces everywhere, and very unkept conditions.
I talked with Mahoning County's deputy dog warden, Dave Nelson, and he says he found one of the dogs chained up inside and malnourished. Durkin says that they will be red tagging the property and happy that they were able to get the pets out just in time.
Thank God, because I know there was a couple of them that wouldn't have made it much longer, so.
The Animal Humane Society and the dog warden will be investigating this incident, and they will see whether or not they'll be pressing charges. Live in the newsroom, Brianna Ray Turner, WKBN 27 First News.